Okay, lackluster mods. So this is a huge parts mod, and today I am going to have a play just to see what everything does. Close the doors. Close shutters. Oh, I see. And does this work off a landing gear? Yeah, these are landing legs. Essentially. Looks like a hovercraft, doesn't it? I'd be impressed if this worked with ScanSat, but I think it is just for aesthetics. And this is the inflatable module. Can we transfer crew? Okay, can we get crew out of here? Yep. Transfer. Is there an IVA? There is an IVA for it. Oh, okay, it's just the... Oh, hang on. It is just the little habitat module, isn't it? The stock one, but that's fine. That's better than no IVA. You better get you out of there, Jeb, before we deflate that. How do we get Jeb out of there? How do we transfer him back? It did mention about having crew transfer, but since 9... Was it 0.25 that brought in the crew transfer? I didn't think we'd need it for this. Looks like we do. EVA has no hatch. What happens if we stab with a pin? I'm not quite sure what happens to Jeb. Well, evidently nothing. Oh, we had solar panels here, didn't we? Extend panels. Is that it? So the panels don't... They don't sun track. Oh dear. Oops. Oh, there's the flags. The flag's gone. Well, if they are nuclear engines, they're pretty powerful. The fish in a spaceship. How you doing, buddy? Try your link. Try a link now. Let's see if we can fix this link issue. We are looking at the lackluster mod today. I must have put 2 engines in there. Clipping out. And it looks like it's going to be a decent amount of fun. What I want to do is put... Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I like that a lot. That gives a moon base a whole new purpose, I think. If you can actually see your Kerbals wandering around inside the base, I think that's fantastic. This might be a mod that I hang on to, actually. Easy, Jeb. Collision effects. Yes. Look at that. Was that a little red light going round and round as well? God. It's only when he runs, isn't it, that happens? Okay, the fish in the spaceship, no worries. And there he is, look, there he is, there he is. I think that's brilliant. I really like that. Right. Let's start making this thing fly. Need to balance this out. Save that. Piliach, welcome back. Welcome back. First time I've ever used Lackluster Labs. I wish I'd at least had a bit of a look at it before, because I'm spending a bit of time navigating around the parts and finding out what they do. But what we are doing is building a Lackluster Lab spaceship that will land on Minmus. So Lackluster Lab that will land on Minmus. And at the moment I'm just trying to sort out the landing system for Minmus. We just had some RCS placement trouble. The Fish in the Spaceship, automatic switching is when you are on Kerbin as air breathing and in space. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I've never used that. I've never used. It's the Rapier engines, isn't it? The stock ones for that. I've never used them. I've never used them. I just never got to a point in a career or a sandbox where I needed to use them. Okay, let's close the throttle, but start the engines. It's a bit noisy. So see, now it said it was over 3,000 meters a second delta V, didn't it, in the spaceplane hangar? Yet here, I know why that is. I know why that is. Yeah, it's rather crude design, but it's this functionality that I just want to do. I just want to get Jeb out of there, out of his capsule here, into there, lift him up, and I want him to run around there. I don't know why. I just think that's not something I've seen in Kerbal Space Program before, so it's a novelty. So that is what I am. That's what I'm aiming for. I think, yeah, and the Delta V conflict, I think, is because this is not standing up. If we tip the rocket up, it would read the Delta V readings correct, I think. But I tell you what, I need to put these on an action group as well. Let's just shut down that engine. Let's try the RCS. Okay. And the SAS seems to be working there as well. So it's firing through all axis, which is good, because that means we'll have full RCS control. The SAS seems to be working. I wonder if we can. I wonder if it's got enough power to lift. Let's put the SAS on. Wow! 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 Oh! 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 Okay, so we're going to have some serious balance issues until this fuel tank is burnt off. What we can do is we can limit the. Hopefully that repeats on both sides. Please tell me it repeats on both sides. No, it doesn't. Ah. What was that? 65.5. 65.5. Okay, that should do. That should do. Let's start the engine. Gear up. Oh, just need a little bit more thrust. Oh no, this isn't going well. 100% thrust, 100% thrust. Ah, no ejector system. Oh! I hit the ground a little bit sooner than I was expecting. What I want to do actually, let's mimic landing on Minmus, so the tanks will be empty, nearly empty. Let's get that. It doesn't matter too much, does it? So we'll have that much thrust by the time we come to land on Minmus. We should be able to use RCS anyway, but it will be nice to have those main thrusters. Oh, do you think those main thrusters are over? Do you think those main thrusters will be overkill? I think they will be overkill, won't they, for Minmus? Its gravity is so small anyway. Okay. Oops, SAS engaged. Oh, you wally, that's the wrong engine. No, let's just shut down that engine. Did I shut it down? There it is. Yeah, okay, so by the time we get to Minmus, we will have that will balance itself out quite nicely. So this should work. This should work. I think those thrusters will be super overpowered, but there's nothing stopping us from bringing the thrust to weight ratio down, is there? We can reduce the power of those engines for Minmus, because we're certainly not going to need, if these engines can lift this vehicle up on curbing. So let's go to Kerbal Engineer. Okay, let's see how we do. Wow, that was loud. Is that loud for the stream? Uh-oh. No, not overheats. Not overheats. I don't want to have to deal with overheats. We've got separation coming up. I think we need more struts, just coming from the top of these. There we go. Well, the separation's good. Ooh. Kinda. We've still got the overheats. It's still threatening to overheat though, isn't it? Oh, I really need to lost out on a lot of horizontal speed there. Oh, look at our Apple apps. That wasn't very good at all. Try and bring my Apple apps down. That's not going to happen. It's too far gone, isn't it? Wasted a lot of Delta V here. Well, that's orbit, so it reaches orbit. There's an intercept. Okay, let's start the burn. We're F5 at this point. Dr. Ron John, isn't it? That's how I'm supposed to say your name. Dr. Ron John. I'm quite pleased with it because this is the first launch. This is the first launch. I spent a lot of time in the editor, perhaps a lot longer than I should have or needed to, but whatever I did. And this was the first launch, and the launch was clumsy. It wasn't good at all, but I am pleased. And we've got our encounter as well. No, we haven't, but we know we can get one. There you go, there's an encounter. And we'll be able to land this as well. We will be able to land this. 15 minutes. 15 minutes to land this. That's F5 there. Get onto the manoeuvre node. Still not using RCS. We've probably got enough to come home. We've probably got enough to come home again. My concern now is the imbalance that we'll have for the landing jets. Unless the low gravity of Minmus, the SAS can hold its own against that. But I think we can get home again. Let's try for here. We haven't got too much time. And we have got loads of Delta V. Let's bring it around a little bit more because Minmus will rotate. So we want it on this end. Let's try that. Engage SAS, manoeuvre. So much Delta V. So much Delta V. Oh, you've overcooked it. Let's just do something we didn't do. Yeah, okay, fine. And solar panels, will they toggle? Yep. They're really quick, aren't they? Not perfect yet, the animation isn't perfect. Okay, F5, and let's burn. No, we want retrograde. We want retrograde. We still want to use our main engine to slow our descent. I don't think we're going to use these at all. They are now just aesthetically pleasing, aren't they? That's all they are. I haven't landed on Minmus since I installed the Interstellar mod as well, so I'm quite excited to see what Minmus looks like. Last time I landed on Minmus, I was under better atmospheres, and Minmus did look amazing. Astronomer's Interstellar should be better. Just gonna parts of my body have gone numb. Let's F5 that for the descent. I think as we get down, I just want to do another maneuver node. I want to maneuver my node. Well, I do want to maneuver my node. Let's F5 there. Here we go. Let's pack the solar panels away. Okay, 3,000 meters. What I want to do is kill the horizontal. No, I don't want you. I want them. Gear down. I said gear down. Uh-oh. No! No! No, 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 no! Oh. Well, there's lots of things that went wrong with that. But I've only got RCS on one side, on the underside. Ah. Oh. How did I miss that? And we're down. We are down. Let's turn off RCS. And let's shut down those engines. With how does the Delta V jump back up again? 1,197 Delta V. I suppose it depends which engine is being used. Well, there it is. We did it. We got to Minmus with Lackluster Labs. Not perfect by any means, but I don't think it's a bad effort, considering that we landed on Minmus within our first launch out of Kerbin as well, and gave ourselves enough Delta V to return. So what I'll probably do in my Thursday sandbox stream is bring this back and see if it can survive a re-entry. What we'll do actually is let's just get Jeb out. Let's just get Jeb out. Come on, Jeb. Oh, we should plant the flag as well. We should definitely plant a flag and do that right now. Ah, look at that texture on the helmet. That is the new texture replacer. Plant flag. Let's close them back up. Let's lower the ramp. That's the flag. Yes, look at that light. That's brilliant. There we are, Jeb. And there's Minmus. We've achieved what we set out to do. Look at that happy face. I don't suppose, considering they're inside, that they can lose their toggle EVA suit. So F5 that, I don't want him suddenly dying on me. No breathable atmosphere, fair enough. Doesn't matter. But what the exciting thing about this is, for me, is you could build a decent network of a planetary, interplanetary base, and use all these as connecting tubes, so you can have some form of corridor system, and it just makes that immersion that touch better. But there we go. Okay, well that's me closing down the stream. Originally wanted to do it in 2 hours, but there's no way I was going to do this in 2 hours, was there? So 3 hours is reasonable stream time. Thank you very much for watching.